Guys, could this be the authentic meaning of God's name? Watch this video all the way through and let me know what you think. Wow.
Did you know that the concept of Yahweh, the sacred name of God in the Hebrew Bible, and the Yoruba phrase Yawa shares the same profound meaning, despite being deeply embedded in different spiritual and cultural contexts? In Hebrew, Yahweh is understood as I will be, or in English as I am, the self-existent eternal God who defines all being. The phrase I will be who I will be, Ihaya Asha Ahaya, expresses God's infinite, ever-present nature, emphasizing his complete transcendence and the fact that he manifests in all forms of existence. Yahweh is a name considered so sacred in Jewish tradition that it is rarely spoken aloud, out of reverence and respect for the holiness it represents. On the other hand, in Yoruba, the phrase Yawa or Yahuwa calls individuals to manifest their true character and essence. In Yoruba, Ya means to manifest or become, and Iwa or huwa refers to character, existence, and the essence of being, woven into daily conversation, emphasizing that one's character is not just an internal essence, but something actively expressed through words and actions. Yawa speaks to the process of self-manifestation, aligning with one's true nature through choices and behavior. Both concepts, Yahweh and Yawa, point to the power of becoming and manifesting in shaping one's essence. In both traditions, existence and identity are dynamic, unfolding as they manifest. Yahweh embodies the eternal I will be, the unchanging source of all being, and is exclusively reserved for describing God in Jewish tradition, never used for anything else. For the Yoruba, Yawa calls individuals to actively shape their character, with one's actions reflecting their essence. This echoes the divine principle that one's nature is shaped by what they manifest in the world. The phrase speaks to the profound idea that if God spoke the words Yawa, it would mean he is constantly true to his own character, unchanging and manifesting his divine attributes. In contrast, humans have the freedom to manifest either good or bad character, which adds depth to the phrase in the Yoruba language. But as for God, it means he will, Ya, which means God will be, huwa, which means whatever character or essence that he will be, and they include him not changing, etc. But if it is huwa, then he is saying I am Iwa, or he is the embodiment of life. However, the sacredness of the Hebrew Yahweh name contrasts sharply with the practical everyday use of Yahuwa in Yoruba culture. Yahweh, being the very name of God, is treated with such reverence in Jewish tradition that it's almost too sacred to speak. The name is treated as something beyond human comprehension. In contrast, Yawa is spoken freely in everyday conversation among the Yoruba, deeply understood because it is essential to life. It's not reserved for sacred moments, but reflects a vital part of existence, becoming who you are meant to be through your actions and character. For the Yoruba, manifesting your huwa or character is foundational to personal growth, transformation, and communal responsibility. Similarly, God's name in the Yoruba context reflects his unchanging nature. He is who he is, with no additions or subtractions, embodying his character fully.
I am who I am. Tell the Israelites.
This concept is central to life, emphasizing the process of becoming one's true self. It is vital and cannot be kept silent, guiding individuals to live with integrity and manifest their best selves. In Yoruba culture, Yawa is about embodying principles not just in thought, but in everyday action. It's about manifesting your best character and making it integral to how you live and interact with the world. Similarly, in the Bible, God's character is consistently revealed. He is who he is. So, while Yahweh is a name too sacred to be spoken casually according to the Jewish culture, Yawa is a term central to Yoruba life, spoken openly to guide personal growth and responsibility. Omo Oluhuwabi is a phrase that reflects the identity of the Yorubas. Omo means child or people. Olu refers to God or a significant person, symbolizing a divine or elevated identity. Huwa stands for good character, highlighting the virtues a person possesses. B refers for the heart, the core of one's being, what is conceived from the inside. Together, Omo Oluhuwabi represents someone shaped by divine influence, good character, and a pure heart. This distinction highlights how, in the Jewish tradition, God's name is revered and transcendent, while in Yoruba culture the focus is on the practical act of manifesting one's best self through conscious choice and action. In conclusion, though both Yahweh and Yawa point to the importance of becoming and manifestation, they do so within the frameworks of their respective traditions. Yahweh remains a sacred, unutterable name in Judaism, while Yawa invites active, lived expression of character and essence, because the word itself carries life and is active continuously in Yoruba culture. By appreciating these nuances, we gain a deeper understanding of how the power of becoming unfolds in both the spiritual and the personal realms.